Want to help puppies and kittens? Here's how. Hey guys, Brick Timbers life coach. Now, the other night I was walking downtown and walking past a family that they're pretty much downtrodden, you know, pretty rough. There's a little girl there that stuck her hands out. She's like, "Hey, mister, you got a dime? Got a dollar? You got anything? Can we have something?" And I felt terrible for them, you know, because clearly they had nothing. And I had to explain to her, I was like, "Hey, little girl, you know, I all I have on me is like $200, you know, and I had a really bad night at the tracks. And if I don't get $100 to Paulie right away, you know, he's gonna break my legs, and I'm gonna be sitting right next to you, and that's no good. I can't help nobody like that. And the other $100, you know, 50 of it's mine. Period. You always pay yourself first. That's good advice. Always pay yourself first. So I was gonna give myself $50 for whatever before you do anything. Always pay yourself first." So anyways, I got $50, and the other $50 I gotta give to the wife because I should have came home with $300, but I had a bad night at the tracks, you know. And I'm not a gambling man. I'm not a gambling man at all. But that wasn't even a gamble. That was a sure bet. But for whatever reason, it fell through. And still to this day, again, if I had the opportunity to make the bet that I just made that I lost money on, you know, I would have done it again because it was a sure bet, and I'm not a gambling man, but nonetheless, I digress. So I had to explain that to that little girl, and I felt terrible about that, you know. So anyways, I go through and I pay Paulie, and everything's good and fine. I go home, and that really stuck in my head, you know, that whole situation with the little girl. I'm thinking, how do I help people? You know, I'm a life coach. I couldn't help her. I didn't have anything to help her with, you know, and I'm just a man. I'm just a guy, you know, out there trying to give my life coach advice as best I can. I do my work on the side, you know, this, that, and the next, but how do I help more people? And the thing is, I need that fat YouTube cash. I need fat YouTube cash to come in so I can help other people. If I had fat YouTube cash, I could do so many amazing things. It'd be sick. But the problem is I can't just produce fat YouTube cash. I need help. I need help. Brick Timbers Life Coach, I need help with the fat YouTube cash. So what do I gotta do? How do I motivate people to help me make fat YouTube cash so I can help other people? And so I'm thinking about it, you know, and the responsibility really falls upon you. Anybody who may or may not see, well, anybody who sees this, you know, if you may not, then you probably can't. But anybody who sees this, you got to understand that you have a responsibility to not only me, but the rest of society to, pad the pockets of Brick Timbers so I can help society in whatever means possible. So what it boils down to is, if you watch this video and you subscribe to it, what I need is I need you guys to act like rats. Like rats. I looked it up, and if you see a rat, in the course of a year, a rat could have 250 kids. And out of that 250 kids, they could have another 6,000 kids. So you got to be like rats. I need you guys to be rats. So, you know, tell other people. It's not that hard. You know, if you're a rat, which you are, we'll call you a brick rat. We're going to call everybody who subscribed to Brick Rat. And right now I got like 10. I got like 10 brick rats. So if we got 250 times 10, you know, throw another zero on that. That's 2,500. Well, I got 25. It'd be 250 brick rats. But if those 250 brick rats go ahead and tell, you know, 10 more, you know, that's 2,500 brick rats. And, you know, it's kind of like a pyramid scheme. It's gonna it's going to get bigger and bigger. But you got to tell somebody. You got to tell somebody. You can't just hog me all up to yourself. You know, I got some keen advice. I got some top-notch advice. Top-notch. But you got to tell other people. You can't just hog it all up to yourself. So, if you go and tell somebody else to watch, and you tell somebody else to watch, and they all like and subscribe, then all you brick rats will help us out so you can pad my pockets with some of that fat YouTube cash so I can help the poor. You know, and I'm gonna do what I can, give them a bowl of soup here and there, maybe a pair of shoes, but, and again, Daddy in the meantime could use some new shoes himself, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, I need you brick rats to do your job so I can do my job. Because my job during the day sucks. It sucks big time. And I'm done with that shit. But if you brick rats do your part, then it'll all be good. So, like, subscribe, and tell somebody. Tell somebody, anybody. At 10, tell 10. 250. You got 1 year to tell 250 people. Subscribe and like. And then we can get on through this shit. And I can help the poor and the homeless and, puppies and kittens and stuff like that. And I will do that, most likely. Help poor puppies and kittens for the most part. But you got to do your part before I can do my part. And if you see this, then you have been obligated with your part. So do your part so I can help puppies and kittens. And things will be real good. Real good. This is Brick Timber's life coach. Don't stop believing.